Hey everyone, and welcome to Top Think. Today we're going to learn about 12 subtle habits of alpha males. Now let's begin. Number 1. Social rankings. Many animals are accurately aware of social hierarchies. In a pack of wolves, for example, there's a predominant pecking order which controls the power dynamics inside that social circle. The leader of the pack is called the alpha. The alpha eats before everyone else, and it's his responsibility as the largest and strongest wolf to protect his pack. Below the alpha, there are beta wolves, delta wolves, and omega wolves. But no matter where the animal falls in its social hierarchy, it's constantly aware of the group's pecking order. Humans don't run in packs, but hierarchies are fundamental to our social world. There are hierarchies in the workplace, hierarchies in friend groups, families, and even partnerships. Every alpha male knows that social hierarchies exist. They quickly understand social rankings, and it's that knowledge that allows every alpha male to climb the social ladder. Number 2. Proving nothing. There are a lot of males who desire an alpha mentality. They try to be intimidating, aggressive, and strong. They project a sense of superiority, but their social rank is rarely respected. Why? Because alpha males are not violent or aggressive. They don't compete with other males for dominance because that's not what it means to be an alpha male. Instead, alphas are calm, considerate, and dependable figures who take responsibility for the safety and happiness of the people they love. They're not interested in showing off their strength or vying for dominance because an alpha male has nothing to prove. Number 3. Active leadership. An alpha is rarely recognized out loud by themselves or other people. No one gives you a crown for standing at the top of your social hierarchy. Instead, your rank is an assumption you and everyone around you makes based on the way you act. In other words, alpha males don't need someone else to recognize their leadership. He doesn't wait for someone else to make decisions or tell him what to do because an alpha male naturally assumes leadership positions. When there's a choice to be made, he makes it. When there's a problem to be solved, he solves it. An alpha male assumes the weight of those responsibilities because he's the unspoken leader of his social circle. He doesn't wear a crown. He's never called an alpha or a leader, but in the moment, it's always the same alpha male who steps up and makes a move. Number 4. Earning respect. There's a big difference between demanding respect and earning respect. Beta males notoriously demand respect they have not earned. They want to be treated like an alpha male, but other people don't see them that way. To put it simply, they haven't done anything to prove their social rank. An alpha male earns respect without asking for it. He proves his worth by taking action and showing up when it counts. He never demands respect or begs for it because an alpha male deserves every ounce of respect he's earned. But how do you earn respect from other people? There are many ways to command the respect of your social circle. You might be successful, passionate, or ambitious. You might be kind, generous, and caring. But generally, if you want to earn people's respect, then you need to follow through. You set goals for yourself and you work hard to accomplish them. You do that, and you'll earn their respect without even trying. Number 5. Emotional control. Despite popular stereotypes, alpha males rarely raise their voice. They don't yell or lose their tempers. In fact, alpha males are much better than most at controlling their emotions. They can stay calm and collected when no one else can. Even in the most frustrating situations, they can stay on top of their feelings. They think clearly and they make decisions when everyone else is panicking. This is one reason why other people rely on alphas to lead and protect them. You can always trust an alpha male to stay on top of every situation even if other people let their emotions get the best of them. You'll never catch an alpha male screaming or berating another person. They don't lash out or act without thinking. Instead, an alpha male is careful and patient, and it's that patience that keeps him in control. Number 6. Confident refusal. Alpha males aren't afraid to say no. Most people feel guilty or embarrassed saying no, but an alpha male confidently decides whether or not they want to do something. If they want to do something, they'll say yes, and they'll accomplish that task with confidence and enthusiasm. But if they don't want to do something, they don't hesitate to say no. Alpha males respect themselves too much to compromise their wants or needs. Now, that doesn't mean they're self-centered. It means they aren't willing to put themselves in uncomfortable situations just to make someone else happy. In other words, if you don't want to do something, say no. And don't feel compelled to apologize when you do. If someone asks you for a favor, you have every right to say no. You don't have to make an excuse. You don't have to make up a story. You don't even have to apologize. It's your decision to accept or reject every offer that comes your way. And alpha males know that better than anyone. Number 7. Self-reliance. Alpha males rarely ask for help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help, but alpha males prefer to solve problems on their own. If there's a hurdle they need to overcome, they quietly work, grow, and improve until they're up to the challenge, because that's one of the most rewarding experiences for an alpha male. They want to grow, they want to get stronger, smarter, and more capable, even if that means failing in the process. Alpha males can be lone wolves, especially when they're struggling with a problem. They want to surpass obstacles on their own, and that way they can help other people overcome the same challenges in the future. Every achievement makes an alpha male a better leader. Every success gives them confidence and faith in their own capability. Now, don't be surprised if an alpha male never asks for help. Even if you offer, they'll likely turn you down because alphas confront their problems all on their own. Number 8. Personal opinions. Beta males obsess over other people's opinions, but alpha males don't care what other people think. Instead, they concentrate on their own tastes, interests, and opinions. If an alpha likes something, he doesn't need someone else to give their approval. He doesn't pay attention to trends, fads, and social norms because he has his own idea of what's cool and what isn't. Ultimately, alpha males are confident in their preferences, and it's that confidence that allows alpha males to become innovators and trendsetters. Other people see your confidence and think, wow, I want to be more like him. Number 9. Expecting success. Alpha males are high performers. They're hard workers who pour their minds and hearts into their work, so they're accustomed to an especially high level of performance. And that high level of performance skews their expectations of other people. To put it simply, alpha males expect others to meet the standards they have set for themselves. They take the difficulty of their own achievements for granted, and they expect others to overcome the same hurdles. But most people can't think, work, and persevere like alpha males. Alphas are quick thinkers, strong-minded workers, and natural leaders, and those qualities allow them to achieve in ways that other people can't. In other words, alpha males rarely cut people any slack. They have high expectations of others, but they have even higher expectations of themselves. Number 10. Instinctual trust. To find social and professional success, alpha males rely on one thing above all else: their instincts. Alpha males have strong, refined instincts that guide them through difficult and unfamiliar situations. Alpha males are adept at thinking on their feet. They learn early on to trust their gut. That's why many alphas thrive in high-pressure situations. They may not be smarter than anyone else, but they're quick, adaptable, and decisive. And that skill set allows them to find success in any environment. It takes time to develop the strong instincts of an alpha male. You can't learn to trust your gut overnight. If you're not accustomed to quick decisions, you may feel rushed, unprepared, or indecisive. But alpha males have spent years fine-tuning their gut instincts. Those instincts don't always lead them in the right direction, but alphas have complete faith in their decisions. They commit to whatever direction they choose, and they always do their best to achieve. Number 11. Direct communication. It's not easy to say what you're thinking. Most of the time, people disguise their opinions under layers of doubt and insecurity. But alpha males aren't afraid to vocalize their thoughts and needs. Sometimes alpha males are uncomfortably direct. They may say things that other people aren't used to hearing, and they rarely sugarcoat their opinions just to humor someone else. Instead, alpha males are efficient communicators, and they don't pull any punches. As a leader, this communication style can be both intimidating and motivating. Socially, it can generate respect and at the same time create discomfort, but that will never stop an alpha male from speaking their mind. Number 12. Extreme discipline. Alpha males are regimented in their personal and professional lives. They're extraordinarily productive people who pack their lives full of habits, passions, and challenges. You might look at the lifestyle of an alpha male and think, how does he keep up with all of those things? The secret is self-discipline. Alpha males are ambitious people who want to better themselves in every way they can. They hold themselves to high standards and they have exceptional self-control, so they're strict with their own performance. Sometimes this backfires, creating a lifestyle that's stressful and exhausting. But most of the time, self-discipline is a tremendous strength that pushes an alpha male closer and closer to his goals. Hey, thank you for watching Top Think, and be sure to subscribe because more incredible content is on the way.